Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Divine Love Healing 1111. My name is Jennifer. Today I'm going to share a general monthly reading for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Now this general monthly reading is going to be for October, so that's my intention. However, timeline can be different for every one of you, so please be mindful that everything you hear from this reading, it could happen a little earlier or it could happen later than October. Okay, so I would say the energy sometimes can linger for quite some months as well. So this is something that I want to make it very clear at the beginning of the reading. Okay, so if this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you find this helpful, and if it does, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also there's one thing about subscribing is that in 2 weeks time, I'm going to post a general love reading for your sign, okay? So if you are very interested to just watching love relationship content, then please make sure you subscribe and to stay tuned. And also one more thing is that I started on Instagram platform, and so I post much more frequently on my Instagram, and the name is exactly the same as my YouTube channel name. If you feel like our energy is connected, if you feel like I'm telling your story, then please also follow me on Instagram. I post weekly energy update for all 12 signs. Okay, now if you don't find anything resonate with you in this reading, don't worry, please make sure you check other placement. Okay, now my channel is fairly new, so I'm switching things up every month to try things out. So please feel free to share your comments and feedback in the comment box below, and I would really appreciate that. Now this month for a general monthly reading, before we begin, I would like to use one of my favorite deck, the Star Seed Oracle deck, to tap into the energy to see what message. I will only get one card, one message, and to see what the universe wants you guys to hear for the month of October. Okay, hopefully it gives you some insights and guidance. Okay, 2 more shuffle for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 1 more shuffle, please. 1 more shuffle for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. Only 1 card, 1 message for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so there are 2 cards jumping out, so I'm not taking those. I put them back and I'm going to do it again. Okay, 2 cards again. No, I only want 1 card, 1 message for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. Okay, we got it. So I think it is the second time it flipped. So because I think that card is one of the cards which jumped out earlier, but then because it stick to another card, so I don't want to take it. So it's meant to be you are getting this card, lifting the veil, quite questioning everything. I cannot even talk. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Oh, I love this card. Questioning everything. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Yeah, some of my clients, if they know me well, they know that I always like the word alignment. I talk about alignment a lot. So this is, let's see what the message is coming through for this card. Let me read the guidebook for you guys. I find this really helpful. So I hope that it is the same for you guys. And I'm very grateful, you know, for this journey. Like, being a tarot reader is never like my dream. It's not like something that I intend to do. It's never, it never was. I think it's just naturally unfold for me, this part. And now I can say I'm very, very grateful, because it just connect me with a lot of like-minded people and a lot of very spiritual people, and they have higher consciousness level, and they are very intuitive. Yeah, I just feel very, very grateful about this path. Okay, let me read it for you guys. Okay, now things are not always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. I already love this message. Okay, let me continue. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you are being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you have grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseed are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseed cannot tolerate things that are not congruent. They are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that are not aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. Wow. You are being called to trust yourself. Notice what is out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it is so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. Okay, and then at the end of this message, there's a soul inquiry for your contemplation. What is incongruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? So while I'm reading this message for you guys, Taurus Collective, I am getting a lot of messages from my spirit team already. Interesting. So I'm already looking forward to doing your reading, because I feel like that's gonna be something. Okay, now you can tell that through this message, this is talking about a lot of misalignment. So I feel like some of you out there, you probably are having a little imbalance in your life right now. It could be with friends, it could be with family, it could be in relationship or at work or in general in your life. There's a lot of imbalances. Now I have to say, like, I'm getting a more energy which is about a family situation, you know, maybe with your parents, maybe with your other half, you know, it's like a home family thing. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like, because it's just caught my eye to this sentence, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really stuck right now, right? Because there's a lot of imbalances. So it's almost like you want to move on, you want to do something, but then you just have a lot of resistance. Okay, so we need to look deeper into this, like what resistance is that? Why is the resistance? Where is it coming from? Right? Is it really from the previous generation? Right? Is it because of your parents or grandparents even telling you what to do, telling you not what to do? So this beautiful message is to remind you guys are star seeds, right? And think back about where you're coming from, right? Stick to the truth. What is the truth, right? The ancient truth. And nowadays is like our role is to uncovering mistruths, right? So there's a practice that I always suggest my clients to do is ask yourself, like take a pause and ask yourself, is it true or not? And this is really helpful for myself, I would say, because most of the time we were just like in autopilot mode, right? Like whatever we hear, whatever we listen, whatever we see, we already take it as the so-called truth, right? And I start practicing asking myself, interesting, is it true? Even though I see something with my own eyes, even though I hear a story from a friend, I will think, oh, is it true? Or do I know the truth? So sometimes, and let's say most of the times, I won't even know if it is true or not, right? And that's okay. But it's that little awareness in this gap is to know like, oh, maybe I don't know. So instead of coming a strict answer, it's like, oh, yes, this is a truth. No, that's not a truth. I'm telling you, I have to say, most of the time, it's like you won't be able to know what is the truth, right? What if your friend telling your story, right? And then you immediately say, oh, because he's my friend or she's my friend, then of course it is true, 100%, right? Maybe you walk on the street and you go right around the corner and you see something. And then you think, oh, I see it with my eyes, so this must be the truth. Well, but you don't know what happened before and after. You don't know exactly what's going on, right? So is it the truth? So most of the time I can tell you, you cannot really know if it is the truth or not. But it is that little awareness in between, it can be very profound. Okay, so I don't want to go too deep here, but I'm just sharing because I just feel very inspired with this message. So, like you are being called to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. Notice what is out of alignment. And then take baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. Okay, so if you are feeling very imbalanced in a situation or in life in general, then it is a time to notice it and start taking baby steps. You say baby step because you know why? It's not easy. It's never easy. That's why this message is so beautiful, so gentle. It's asking you not to take big steps, it's to take baby steps. Do something. Even though they are baby steps, but start taking baby steps to bring yourself back to balance, bring it back to harmony, right? Very beautiful. Love it. Okay, so let's see what is coming through for my Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. Thank you, angels. Thank you, my ancestor. Thank you, my spirit team. Thank you, everyone. And two more shuffle. One more shuffle for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay, so let's see what is coming through for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. It's a general monthly reading. Mercury retrograde. So I believe that Mercury retrograde is already finished a week ago, I think. Again, I'm not an expert in astrology. I definitely don't keep track about the planets every moment, every day. But I remember Mercury retrograde is already finished 1.5 weeks ago or a week ago, something like that. However, even though it was like finished, but then there's like a post retrograde period, right? We usually say there's like a little after effect still, so it would be around 2 weeks time that there's like a post period time. So anyway, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be like really Mercury retrograde. Sometimes we also get this card when it is not Mercury retrograde, isn't it? So it is about electronics issues, communications issues, review everything, okay? Now, so this is a warm reminder for you guys. If you are signing contract, if you are, yeah, anything related to contracts or terms, okay, did you see, is it my candles, flames just, I don't know what it did, like jump or, anyway, so yeah, so when it comes to anything related to contract and terms, then please make sure you pay attention, right? Try to read again and again, okay? And also be mindful about communications issues. So there, make sure the communication is clear and direct, because, you know, during Mercury retrograde, there will be some misunderstanding going on, or some delays, or postponing things, something like that. You know, just like some little hiccups, I would say. So and people used to say that during Mercury retrograde, try not to make any major decision. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, let's see more. What is coming through for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October? Taurus collective. Okay. All right, the second card which jumped out as challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. Oh, wow. This is exactly what we come back to this card, isn't it? Some of you are experiencing challenges, resistance, right? Like, yeah, it's a challenging time, or any specific challenge that you're experiencing. And this card is all about healing, you know? It's all about healing, because if you are unhealed, then you are in misalignment, right? If you are in any imbalanced situation, you need to go through healing to bring the awareness back, to bring clarity back, so you can come back to a balanced state. So this card is all about healing, okay? So that's why I'm not surprised that there's some inner healing job that needs to be done here. I'm definitely not surprised, okay? And interestingly, say make a decision, and right before this card jump out, I just said that, you know, don't make any major decision, okay? So I feel like in the month of October, some of you are making a major decision, like thinking about making a major decision. Let's put it that way. Let's be clear. And again, going back to what I said earlier, everyone is having different timelines, right? So maybe some of you are already having some thoughts in your mind for some time. And in the month of October, you are slowly taking actions to make that happen. Or some of you are actually a little later on, you started to realize, yes, you know, something didn't serve me anymore. Something is so off balance and I need to do something about it. So maybe some of you in the month of October, you are contemplating about making certain decisions, right? So everything you hear in this reading and in other readings, basically, it won't happen overnight, okay? Most of the time, it didn't happen overnight. So this is something that I just want to share with you guys. And, you know, like everything's take process, you know, and take transition. So that's why I never really want you guys to focus so much on the timing thing, right? Because everyone is going through things differently and process things differently, right? So not all stories are the same. So that's why the timeline would be very different from for each of you. Okay, yeah, and definitely some of you may be finding very hard, very challenging to make that decision, make certain decision. Okay, now again, I always remind you guys and also remind myself at the same time that this is a general monthly reading. It doesn't have to be about love and relationship. Okay, sometimes it is very obvious that it is definitely about a love situation, then I will mention that. But then if I didn't mention that, then please try to apply on your own story. Maybe you're single, maybe you're just having like work issues or work troubles, and you can feel free to adapt for your work situation. Okay, now the third card is pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay, interesting. Okay, so some of you may be having pets or will want to have pets in the month of October. Maybe thinking about adopting a pet. Maybe you already have a pet and you want to have another one. Okay, one more card for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I'm definitely getting a single single vibe here as well with the card of pets. Okay. Interesting. Oh wow. Now I remember. I just remember, sorry guys, because I did Sagittarius reading yesterday. And then I went to sleep. And then today I'm doing Taurus. So I kind of like took me some time to kind of like get back into like working mode. But yeah, now I remember. Sagittarius reading, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius because in Sagittarius reading, they have this card. No, it is not the right time. Okay, so Sagittarius get this same card in their readings. That is one thing. The second thing is in Sagittarius reading, they are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so very, very strong earth sign in Sagittarius reading. So if this resonates with you, okay, because I want to bring this up right now because, you know, before I forgot, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, if you're dealing with someone who has Sagittarius placement, if you have Sagittarius placement in your chart, please go watch Sagittarius reading after this reading. Okay, because they also have very, very strong earth energy coming through in their reading. They definitely dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they also have this card, which is it is not the right time. Okay, so that is like a double, triple confirmation about something is not in the right time. Now, however, in Sagittarius reading, that was very specific story. In Sagittarius reading, it was definitely a love situation. It's like talking about a connections, talking about a situation in terms of relationship. Okay, now, so I'm not sure about your reading, not just yet. Okay, so let's carry on. Now there is one more card coming through for you guys. Is confession. Someone has to tell you something. Oh my god. It got me chills again. You know, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now, okay, I'm telling you guys why I got chills. I was just talking about Sagittarius, right? And in Sagittarius reading, they don't have this card, but in Sagittarius reading, there is a very strong earth sign coming through that they want to reconnect with Sagittarius, to apologize or communicate, or, you know, just you know, like maybe reconcile and stuff like that. And I also talk about like something which is hidden. You know, there's some sort of truth or some information that was hidden in a situation, in a relationship. So in Sagittarius reading, I was talking about someone, an earth sign, wants to communicate some sort of truth. Okay? So definitely, now I feel like even if you don't have Sagittarius placement, even though if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, please also watch Sagittarius reading, okay? Because as I always say, tarot reading is about energy, okay? It's about energy. When it comes to the signs, it was just an added information, okay? It doesn't have to be that you are dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like because for now, I'm sure that this is going to be very related to Sagittarius reading. Okay, so definitely go check out Sagittarius reading as well, even though if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, because I feel like it will gives you different perspective about a connection, about a situation, about a relationship. Okay, but of course, if this is completely not your story, okay, if it is not completely not your story, then don't force it, forget about it. Okay, move on and watch other placement. Okay, go watch other placement if this is not your story. But I can tell you that I'm already getting very strong vibe that this reading is closely connected to Sagittarius reading. Okay, because in Sagittarius reading, there's an earth sign want to expose or communicate some kind of truth and information. Okay, and there's some hidden secrets, hidden information, something like that. And now in your reading, Taurus, confession. Someone has to tell you something. Now, of course, Taurus, maybe you have Sagittarius placement as well, right? So that's why definitely go watch Sagittarius reading. Maybe you want to tell someone something. Finally, you want to confess some kind of truth to someone in the month of October. Or the other way around. Maybe someone wants to come forward to confess something to you. Okay? Now, for this kind of reading, you know the role can be reversed, the energy can be reversed. So it means that it is either you want to do this to someone or someone wants to do it to you. Okay? So take whatever resonates. The role can definitely be reversed. Okay? Wow, very powerful. I mean, powerful in a way is like I also share my subscriber and share to my subscribers, and when I do my Instagram live and I chit chat with my followers, like I'm just so connected. Lately I just feel more and more connected to the divine, and I'm just so grateful, and everything's come together. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And so again, as I said, this month I'm doing things differently. So what I'm going to do is I want to use 2 different tarot decks for your reading. So first of all, I like to use this beautiful deck to just draw 3 cards only. 3 cards only. And I don't take reversal from this deck. It is just my habit. Okay. So maybe spirit teams know my habit. I have my little habit with different deck because I feel differently towards different deck. Okay, so I definitely don't do the same thing when I use different deck. 2 more shuffle for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. 1 more shuffle for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Let's see what is coming through for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. Please only give me 3 cards. Only give me 3 cards for Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, Taurus. I have to stop shuffling, sorry. Do you see the visuals? Couples have kids, 2 kids and a dog. A family. Did I say that it is a family? Yes, I did. I said this is something around a family and a home situation, isn't it? And Ten of Pentacles is about that as well. Ten of Pentacles is about a home, family, wish fulfillment, okay? So definitely, okay, let's see more first because it is just the first card coming out. But that definitely Ten of Pentacles is a very, very beautiful, positive card. If you are single, if you are just working on your finances, you only care about your career, your job, Ten of Pentacles is wish fulfillment. It's like a lot of abundance, a lot of business, a lot of wealth coming in. Yeah, it's a lot of pentacles. So that's why it's very, very positive, very beautiful. Okay, so let's get more. 2 more cards for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October, Taurus. Wow, Taurus, I'm so happy for you. Now this deck is very special that the author actually designed I think 2 more cards which other tarot deck do not have, and one of the card is Flower of Life. Okay, so it's specifically for this deck they have this card, but definitely it's something very beautiful and major. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys very soon. Let's get one more card for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Fire energy, Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius is fire, right? It's fire sign. So definitely you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Wow. Sorry guys, actually when you don't see my hands, actually I'm just being sneaky that I'm reading other card under the table. So just so you know what I'm doing here, actually I'm just looking at the cards. Should I tell you what I see? Yes, of course I should, right? Okay, now give me a moment. Give me a moment. Well, I'm getting something really positive, but also not so positive things. But before we clarify, I just want to read you guys. Okay. Wow, so I feel like someone is really come to so this card gives me the vibe of like step away from your ego and detach from everything that forms your identity. Now this gives me chills again because this coming to this Starseed card, right? It's like you started to come to a realization about who you are, where you're coming from. Did I say that already? Yes, I did say that. So it's like you suddenly remember, oh yes, I'm actually a starseed. Like I'm coming from the ancient time. I have all this ancient wisdom. I can change. I can shift the humanity. I'm part of the force here. Right? It is so powerful. And once you come to this like awakening, once you come to this realization, you are going to step out and regain and reclaim your power. And to do something differently is to change generational patterns. It's actually really powerful. And this exactly coming back to this Flower of Life is that you come to like realization, right? This is almost like an awakening. and awakening about your true self, your authentic self, right? Who you are. So that's why this card is a sign to step away from your ego. How powerful. Now, of course, we have to be realistic. We still have this human body living in this 3D world, right? So do we have an ego? Yes, of course. I also have my ego. But then this card represents someone who suddenly realized who they are, what is their authentic self, so they can step away from their ego and try to make a decision to shift things, to do things differently. Okay? So it's like someone come to union with themselves. They realize oneness, wholeness, completeness. And you feel connected with everything in your life. Wow, and this card is signified a period of your life where your connection with the divine is especially potent. Make sure to get out of your head and truly tune into your spirit. Wow, beautiful. So is there any star seed and light workers out there, or even tarot readers who are watching this video? Can you please leave a comment and let me know, please? I would really appreciate that. You know, I'm just so happy and so grateful for you guys. Any star seed and light worker and, you know, tarot readers, a psychic healer who are watching, please let me know. Please say hi. Yeah, please leave me a comment. Okay. Wow, beautiful. Okay. I feel like this, we don't need to clarify this card because I already explained it very clearly to you guys, and absolutely beautiful. Okay, now, and I said earlier, 10 of Pentacles is definitely like a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. It's like wish fulfillment, right? So for those of you out there that you are having a very happy home, very happy marriage, who already have a very stable relationship, very stable loving relationship, then congratulations, I'm so happy for you guys. You have this 10 of Pentacles, it's a wish fulfillment, you have flower of life, beautiful. Okay, so the only thing is the Knight of Wands, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, which I already said it like much earlier, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be dealing with a fire sign, as I said, but Knight of Wands is like a very impulsive energy. Okay, just to make sure that in the month of October, try not to be too impulsive, because we have this card, right? Mercury retrograde. So as I said, don't make any major decision in the month of October, or when it comes to signing contracts. Maybe you're buying a house, maybe you're changing jobs, that you need to sign contract, you need to read all these terms, and make sure that is it a must to make that decision in the month of October. If the answer is yes, I have to do that, which I understand, because nowadays, you know, who can really wait for 1 month, right, for this kind of things. But just be mindful, prepare yourself that there will be some miscommunication. Maybe you will misread something, maybe you will you need to be more careful, let's put it that way. Okay, so so I think that's it. Like, for those of you who are really happily, you know, in a happily married and happily in a relationship, you know, then this is the only thing that I feel like you have to be more mindful, not being very impulsive, no matter it's impulsive shopping, impulsive buying, impulsive investment, impulsive making a decision, impulsively leaving a job, quitting a job, or maybe impulsively having sex with others. Anything impulsive, okay? And I'm also getting like, someone who is actually awakened and healed, and having their success, having their wish fulfillment. They are really like abundant, they are doing really well, and I feel like someone wants to come in to sabotage that. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, by the way, okay? It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but I'm just sharing a message here, okay? So be mindful. I feel like someone wants to come back during this time in the month of October and try to sabotage or ruin someone's peace of mind, basically. Yeah, I feel like someone is very settled, is very much healed, enlightened, awakened, having their 10 of Pentacles, you know, very abundant. But then I feel like in the month of October, you're going to be really careful if someone who is coming out, coming back or coming in impulsively or suddenly. But I don't get that energy is very nice, okay? I have to say. It's not very promising energy. It's not something which will last, you know? It's someone who is coming in quick, but also leaving quick as well. Yeah, definitely I'm getting, yeah, when you don't see my hands, when you don't see my hands, I'm actually being sneaky. I'm looking at the other cards as well again, under the table. So I have to say, because I want to give you guys more information, right? But of course, if you feel like our energy is connected, if you already feel like it is your story, book a private reading, okay? After all, it is a general collective reading. I hope you understand that. I'm just getting a lot of messages. Sorry, guys. I feel like, okay, I have to be honest why it is like a lot of messages, and I'm a little bit more I'm a little bit confused right now, because I'm getting different energies. Sometimes I can feel like it is really your energy or the other person's energy, so I can speak like more clearly. But then when I'm slowing down, it's because I feel like the energies are mixing now. It's like, okay, I feel like what is coming through here is, how to explain this? I feel like if you're a cross watcher, you will get what I'm saying. It means maybe you are not a major Taurus here. Maybe you are dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus placement. Because I'm definitely getting other energies coming through your readings, okay? I have to say, and it's a little bit confusing now. But again, this is your responsibility to adapt to your own situation, okay? So again, if you feel like that is not your story, then it means that the person that you're dealing with, the person that you have in your mind, they are this, okay? Maybe this is what they are going. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to say that. It's like, if you are Taurus and you're reading this and this is absolutely not your story, then this is strongly coming through is the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you're thinking about while you're watching this video. It is their story then, okay? So this is what I want to say, okay? So now it's more clear. Yeah, I feel like someone is very devoted towards their wish fulfillment. Someone is working really hard and very devoted and very focused towards their wish fulfillment. And it's coming to like, it's a very beautiful like cycles, you know, like they are successfully completed a cycle, and they are enlightened and awakened, and they are so much healed already, very much healed already. So I feel like they are getting their wish fulfillment. I feel like they are receiving so many blessings, and they have successfully manifested their wish fulfillment. Okay, so it's so beautiful. And I feel like some of you out there, you are having you know, because I still see the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I have to tell you that the High Priestess is there. And I remember Sagittarius reading, they have the High Priestess as well, okay? So it's like, definitely you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like, okay? No matter you're aware of or you're not aware of. But there's the confession here, right? So High Priestess is about someone who is not talking, someone who is keeping quiet and not telling the truth, not saying things. So it's like something hidden, something secret, right? But also it could mean like someone who is very intuitive, someone who has deep knowing. They intuitively know about something, but they are just not saying it, not telling it. So you could be dealing with a High Priestess, or you are a High Priestess yourself. Definitely is really interconnected with the Sagittarius reading, is that someone wants to come forward to communicate some sort of truth, want to expose some kind of secrets or whatever. But I feel like in the month of October, Taurus, no matter it is Sagittarius and Taurus, I feel like even when that person come back or reach out for a communication, I still feel like there are secrets underneath, like I don't feel like whoever coming back and tell you some sort of truth, it will be like 100% truth, you know what I mean? Like they may come back and tell you 20% and then actually still hiding the rest of it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting as well. So just be mindful, and that's the reason why don't forget about this card that also Sagittarius get. Is like, no, this is not the right time for something. Okay, especially for those of you who clearly knows that you still have a lot of healing work that you need to be done. Some of you that who want to make a major decisions in the month of October. Okay, so let's see if there's more things that we need to clarify, shall we? 4 more shuffle. Sagittarius energy, Temperance card. Oh my God. 2 more shuffle. One last shuffle for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, something is, I feel like something is coming to an end in the month of October for you guys, okay? Something comes to an end. Could be a cycle, could be a relationship, could be a home situation, could be a family. Something needs to end, because I feel like someone that, I mean the collective that I'm tapping into, that you guys, you guys want to transform. You guys want to have a new beginning. You guys want to have a rebirth. Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. One more card. White Hand of Pentacles. And I'm also getting like some of you out there is wow. And some of you out there are taking your relationship to the next level. Okay, so if you are single, I feel like you won't be single in the month of October. If you are in a relationship now, then I feel like in the month of October you may consider and discuss with your partner about taking your relationship to the next level, right? So again, take whatever resonate. Everyone has different definition about how to take it to the next level. It could be just, okay, let's travel to somewhere together, right? Maybe you guys never really travel together, then this is already like taking it to the next level, right? It's a big deal for some of the couples that they travel together. It could be like getting engaged, it could be like moving in together, it could be like getting married or having kids, okay? Or adopting a pet together, right? Getting a pet together, this is also taking your relationship to the next level, right? It's some commitment, right? So I feel like some of you in the month of October, definitely you're going to move forward to a higher level of commitment. And this is definitely beautiful, very positive, right? And from Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to Ten of Pentacles, okay? And Queen of Pentacles is your energy, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So someone is like, Queen of Pentacles is like a very grounded, very abundant, very nurturing, very wise, very loyal energy. And it's also represent a pre-empress energy, right? So, and usually it means a wife, you know, a wife, or of course, take whatever resonate. It could be a husband, right? Because it's like feminine energy and masculine energy. Tarot has no gender specific, okay? So it's like a spouse energy, let's put it that way, okay? And just come out as a queen, so it's like a feminine energy, but it could be a wife or a husband, right? So I'm definitely getting like that very grounded, very abundant energy. So some of you maybe really focus a lot on your business, on your money, on your work, and to build your financial gains, you know, having financial gains. So very, very abundance and grounded energy coming through. That's why that is so positive for you guys. Clarify Knight of Wands. Why Knight of Wands is here? Why Knight of Wands is here? Can you tell me why Knight of Wands is here? Why Knight of Wands is here? Why Knight of Wands is here? Interesting. Okay, so I have to be honest with you guys. Okay. Oh my, okay, I'm not gonna touch the card, okay? Just leave it that way, okay? See it yourself. It's like this, okay? You could be dealing with Libra. Doesn't have to be. You know, as I said, Knight of Wands, right? It's actually really interesting because, you know, you get 10 of Pentacles and Flower of Life. So beautiful. It almost doesn't, I don't want to look at this card. So as I said, like someone is doing really well, but then in the month of October, someone wants to come in and rush back in to bring chaos, to want to sabotage whatever you are having. You know why? Because they are having heavy karma. They did something. So they are either like going through a separation with the other person, or they actually had a divorce, or they are having a divorce, or any legal matters. And that's why they rush back in. They rush back in the month of October. Okay? I think it happens exactly the same in Sagittarius reading. It's just so scary. But by the way, you know, just sharing, I actually, because it's a general reading for the collective, I actually prefer to make it really general because then it can fit in and serve more of you guys, right? Does it make sense to you? I think it's my selfish thinking. But again, sometimes I cannot control the reading. I don't manipulate the reading, okay? So you see that I patiently wait till the cards to jump out. I don't pick the card myself, okay? So that's why it is what it is. Sometimes it's just really specific. So for guys out there that you're watching and you are absolutely not dealing with a Sagittarius, or you don't have any Sagittarius placement, then I'm so sorry. You know, you may find that this reading is not for you, but again, as I said, you don't have to care so much about the signs. It's about energy. Okay, so if it is, it is what it is. But again, if you know that this is not your story, then please make sure you check out other placement. Okay. Yeah, so the High Priestess is in like this position, then I feel like, you know, I talk about the High Priestess, isn't it, right? Like, yes, I told you, like when I saw the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Someone, yeah, some of you are not listening to the intuition. I feel someone is still not listening to their intuition. But I feel like it is about the person that are rushing back in. Okay, so take whatever resonates. If you know, the role can be reversed. If you are the one who was watching and you are the one who has been hiding some sort of truth from the other person, and you are thinking about reaching out to communicate and to apologize or whatever, then this is you. This is you, that you are not listening to your intuition because you're still not healed. But again, if you know that this person is you, then Taurus, if this person is the other person that who wants to come in to sabotage whatever you're having right now, because I can see that you are enlightened, you are awakened, you're very spiritual, and you are very loving, and you are working on your 10 of Pentacles, and you are very successful, and you are very abundant, you're doing very well. And if this is you, then it means this person coming in who wants to sabotage that. Make sure whoever the role is, you know, because I started to get confused myself as well. Listen to your intuition, okay? Because I feel like someone is still not listening to their intuition, okay? And I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this, because, you know, the High Priestess in this position is almost makes me feel like, you know, someone who is distorted. It's like someone who is not healed, someone who is not realizing something still, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting, okay? And someone who is definitely, this Knight of Wands coming back, rushing out, is someone who probably betrayed you or brought you a painful ending, broke your heart or something like that, hurt you before, okay? So, yeah, so take whatever resonates, okay? So I'm just gonna put it that way just to make it look good, okay? So Taurus, I'm going to close out the reading. I'm going to pull out some divine timing card for you guys. So again, if you have any questions in your mind regarding timing, then please stay for this. I'm just going to pull a few cards for insights and guidance. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Hope you really enjoy this reading. If you do, please like, share, and comment and subscribe. Okay, so again, in 2 weeks time, I'm going to post another general love reading. Okay, let's see what is coming through for Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay, so the first card is November. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone, their birthday is November. By the way, Sagittarius is November. Okay, so maybe you guys, your anniversary is in November. Maybe you guys did something very major or very significant in November. Okay, so again, November is like 2 months from now. Okay, and then create space for it to happen sooner. Refocus and stop waiting for it. Okay, so I feel like Sagittarius, I remember Sagittarius also have this card. Okay, so it's like something which is like stop waiting for it, refocus, reprioritize, create space for it to happen sooner. So some healing work needs to be done. Time is still unknown. Okay, oh, interesting. The bottom of the deck is around May. Okay, so Taurus, I think your birthday is around May as well. Okay, and Sagittarius birthday is around November. Okay, so definitely, even though if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, please go watch Sagittarius reading. Okay, so if Sagittarius reading and Taurus reading are not for you, sorry about that. Go watch other placement. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, Taurus, and I hope you really enjoy it, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light, and please take care for now and make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out the general love reading in 2 weeks time. Thank you so much.